Look who it is. Look who it is. Mrs. Sculling is back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, how are you? Happy Monday. Welcome back to the stream. We're here for some more Flesh and Blood, and it is a different world today. We have lost another hero to Living Legend Heaven. Florian has left, if my sources are correct. So we're sending him off. What will it change? That's a good question, isn't it? That is the question. What is the meta going to look like without Florian? For me as RKO, I think one of the harder matchups leaves the game. It depends what kind of heroes now, with that hero gone, are going to come up in the meta, which could pose the next problem for the hero. I played Rhinar for the last 2 weeks because... Or just last week, I think just last week, because I didn't have an RtN last weekend. I was trying him out, I was seeing if Meat Axe is good. I took it to an armory and I found that Rhinar still does Rhinar things sometimes. And then while I'm playing an RtN, I'm looking for a bit something more stable. So... While I definitely see the potential in Rhinar, and it's definitely very good with Meat Axe, I think I like the low variance play with RKO a little bit better. I just feel like I am less at the mercy of randomness than if I play Rhinar. So we're going to stay on RKO for the last 2 weekends. I'm going to have 2 more RTNs. Are you aiming to qualify still? I am, Prim, I am. Well, so... I didn't... Hey Lilian, how are you doing? So this last weekend, I didn't go to an RtN, but I've won... Like, before this weekend, I won the second most games out of anybody that hadn't qualified. I think I'm probably pretty securely qualified on XP, even if I don't directly qualify. Especially if I go to 2 more RtNs where I... probably get, I don't know, anywhere between 8 to 12 more wins. I think I'm securely qualified, even if I don't directly qualify. How about yourself? Are you qualified? Are you aiming to qualify? Lilian, how was your weekend? Yeah, so good. So we're here. We're ready to play. There's lots to talk about actually today. Good, glad to hear it. Ready for your armory today? Did you get to play an RtN this weekend or no? Good. Right, I mean, let's get into it, right? The one thing I did manage to fix the Fitz cam. So we'll put that right there. Although he doesn't really do a lot of interesting stuff when he's on stream, right? It's mostly just napping. There was no RTN this weekend in the... Wait, none at all? Do you know how many there were in total or are in total this season in the Netherlands? Not that many, yeah. You're hoping to do the same, Prim? I couldn't attend any RTNs. Ah, okay. So this weekend, you're a Marlin. Hey, you gotta play what you enjoy, right? Even if the chances are not that good. I mean, I was actually looking at this. So this is the matchup spread for Florian, right? And I think you can kind of see why I'm happy to go, right? Because he has a win percentage of 77% into... RKO. Like, I beat him on a game or 2, but it isn't really that good. So I still think, I mean, the spread here, Azuri like 8-1, that's not a lot of data. I think Tough Nut makes sense. Dorinthia. Is Dorinthia coming... Is she stronger now? Probably. Right? Arakni Huntsman is not getting worse. Also, Valda, more of a dark horse as well. Ira. I think there's a lot of heroes here which are on the cusp. The question is how the rest of the top meta is keeping it in check. I mean, we still have Burdens, we still have Bravey, we still have Kayo Armed and Dangerous. So nothing really changed there. So the same ones are still up there. Obviously, Pleiades is 2 Fatigue Pleiades on the weekend, top 8, which was... interesting. And then we have Katsu as well. You guys gotta help me with Katsu because I'm really struggling how to play into this. We have a lot of smaller armors in the Netherlands, but because of that, most don't have enough players to get an RtN. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, I think they're very set in their ways when it comes to assigning RtNs. We kind of have a similar situation where Woking is being classified as London. So the shop there doesn't get a RtN, but it's if you know London, like Woking is not London. It's far away. It's just the way that LSS has qualified it, and it's a bit difficult to get over those hurdles, right? It's really hard to argue, well, no, we actually should get an RtN because of XYZ reason, but yeah. But maybe, you know, sometime in the future. Right, so. Doing cards, watching. Good. Semperfi. I like that. good name. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Happy Monday to you as well. Sir, lose a lot. Yeah, I know the feeling, dude. Right. Am I on the right deck? I am on the right deck. I think we want to go. It doesn't really matter. We'll go first. They kind of wanted to set up. We could fat deck. It doesn't really matter all that much, though. I don't think we have to fat deck in this matchup. I was like bringing the ticket on the chin for the instant speed too. I think we're good otherwise in this matchup. I don't think I need to fat deck this. Let's... I think I don't. What cards are you sorting? I'm finally done, almost done sorting. Like I have a little pile of cards, but most of my cards are sorted, which I'm very happy about. Okay, so we have a Sigil, we have a Sink. Right. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll play the Nimby. By the way, let's do this. Hey Sigma, how are you doing? Back to RKO. Yeah, I played Rhinar and I enjoy him. He is fun, but I don't think he's the hero that I want to play for RTNs. I played him in paper on Saturday, and I just feel like the variants just... I feel like I'm not making the mistake of changing into that hero again mid-season. Like I can't play him to the level that I need to be able to play him to do well at an RTN, so I'm not doing it. Hey Dot, how you doing? Same problem. The Netherlands is very small, so a lot of stuff is super close to each other. Yeah, but you know, it's like if it's all centralized, then yeah, it makes sense, right? But that's a problem, yeah. Armor is interesting. Thanks for making me aware of that. That's just full block. Sealed object. Okay. Alright. I mean, if they don't block out and I can play a Sigil, I'm pretty happy. So my goal here is go for 6 with the Nimby. The Sink below is an Arsenal, and I played the Sigil before the end of the turn. Doing well. House hunting yesterday, looking at a couple more. Ooh, nice. Do you find anything nice? This makes sense to switch heroes after so many training hours. Put in exactly right. That's it as well, right? I feel very, very comfortable on this deck. Like, I was even looking at a different build for RKO, and I was like, I don't think I would even consider changing to a different build right now. So Enki Dupaquier went top 4 at his RTN on Sunday, and I took a look at the list. It's very interesting, but I've been doing pretty well with this, right? And really, with Florian gone, nothing really much has changed for me in terms of what the meta looks like. Unless I mean, play this, yeah, sure, but I think I can... I think it's hard. It's hard, of course. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, right, Sigma? I may do it for the last weekend, if I think I'm comfortably qualified, which I probably am on I probably am on XP, but otherwise I'm just staying on this. All right, so we got a looking for scrap, a Nimby, a Rotten Remains. Rotten Remains will be good late in the game. Or the field will be better now that Florian is gone. I think that it is. Are you playing Saturday? I am, Carl. I am. Yeah, I'm playing both next Saturdays. I am. Short Shrift. When this deals 4 more damage, we here to discard a card. Right, so what we could have here is... we could have a Razor Reflex. You glad, Dot? Oh, it was not good for you. Runeblade was a mistake. Yeah. I mean, we still have one Runeblade, right? Vincent is still there. I feel like I always felt like Vincent is probably the most Runeblade-like Runeblade, right? So her variance is kind of what it should be, in my opinion. A High Riser for 4. Fits for 2. I'm gonna keep the Sink Below here. I'm not gonna use... I actually can't Nimby. Try to looking for a scrap. But it's bad value for if I Sink Below on this. Should have blocked with the Rotten Remains. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're okay. Tension in the air. Yeah, I think my blocks weren't ideal here. I think you're correct. We're going for 5. We're going into Nimby. Oh, another Sigil. Okay, so we're getting all of their life gain out of the way early. I think that's kind of good. I'm thinking they're running 3. It looks like Yellow Oasis Respite. It looks like they have a very defensive deck. I can show you the houses, but I need you to check them off stream for safety reasons. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, if you have one that you really like, I mean, send me a picture on DM or something, right? Carl, are you playing any this weekend? No, let's not. I dox myself enough. Let's make sure I don't dox any of you guys. let's not do that, yeah? Let's keep all of that stuff safely off stream. Like both you're saying tonight, but first, what we need to see, you always need to see them in person, right? And you kind of need to feel the neighborhoods. You need to, you know. One of those things that I learned is, I mean, it's a bit different in the US because it's all houses, right? In the UK, it's apartments. You should go visit it after you've viewed it at different times of the day. You know, just rock up with the car, park it outside, wait half an hour, right? Just kind of see if there's anything unexpected, any unexpected noise, anything like that at different times of the day, right? Oh, you've already went there. Okay, nice. Oh, you already done that. Oh, cool. Yeah. I think that's good, right? Yeah, I think especially when you plan to live there for a long time, that 100% makes sense. I do have a target for looking for scrap. I do have a target. Okay, so we can do this. Pitching this. We're gonna banish this. Having a Mocking Blow blue late game is good. That's gonna be a cool 8 damage. 5-year minimum plan? Good. Good. I like that. Yeah. So one of the things that I moved a lot when I was younger. For, I don't know, ask my mom why. And one of the things that I've learned while moving around is like never move into an apartment which is facing like an enclosed space, right? Because you can be sure there's going to be kids playing there early in the mornings and on weekends. And you can't really blame them for that. They're kids, for crying out loud, right? But sound echoes off the walls. So if you're facing like an interior, I don't know, courtyard or something, oh boy, you don't want your bedroom window to face that way. Especially here in Europe where a lot of people don't have air conditioning, right? And then you need to leave the window open to get that cool air in. You don't want that. So they're gonna be, this is gonna be for 8 already here. They're blocking this out. Yeah, it is they're playing very defensively. I think the swing big is definitely the right answer here to try and get the life differential a bit higher. So whatever they do is not going to be that much of an issue. I obviously have the defense reaction arsenal here on purpose. You will sleep through anything. You're blessed. You're blessed. I mean, I wish that was the case for me. I have a very light sleep. Everything wakes me up. So, yeah, that is good. Yeah, they have so many oases. Interesting. I think it's an ideal time for it to try and buy a house, though, because I have to take a year off from competitive fab. Why do you have to take time off? I mean, the thing is, right, there's really no perfect time to buy a house. Because it will always get more expensive, right? You kind of have to do when you have. Alright. Okay. I mean, okay, so you just have a lot of stuff going on, yeah? Yeah, sometimes it do be like that, right? Sometimes it do be like that. When this hits a hero, destroy an intimidated card they own. Alright, they can't... Alright, so let's block this out. With the 2... And then the sink below and the sink below. Then we'll swing big pummel. They are talking to me, sir. Lose a lot. What is happening? Hey, Dirk, how are you doing? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Hello, hello, hello. Ah, damn it. I forgot about this effect. I forgot about that. So is it worth doing it? Yeah, I still don't want to take the damage. I still don't want to take the damage. So we'll just block for 10 here. We take the 2. The pummel will get lost, but I can still swing big. So we're okay. 32 to 37. 2 might, booze. Do we roll mandible? No, it's just at 3 extra damage. Do we do outside interference? We could. And go for 8 instead. Yeah, actually that makes sense. We'll do this. The reason why I want to do this is because I may drop lower life with them at some point, right? If I do the 8 here with the big bully, then I'm not as dependent on being higher life. And I get basically 1 value more out of this hand because of getting boot and the... Yeah. We bought Tiny House last year and got hit by Lyath last week. Ooh. My condolences, I guess. I hope you find something again soon. So Lose a Lot is a great name, right? It is. I agree. Pummel? Yeah, Pummel is not great to lose, but it could be worse. It could be like a Mocking Blow or something like that. I think out of all the cards to lose, Pummel is impactful, but it could be a lot worse. So we're doing 7 damage here. 25 to 37. They've got 3 mites. Got another sigil here. That's my second. Good. The Minnowism. This is +3, so we're coming in for 6 something. Ooh, the pummel would have been spicy here with the Command and Conquer. Alright, so when this deals 4 more damage, they discard a card. It smells like Razor Reflex. If I use my Scaling Flashback here, that goes away. But that feels like a big investment to do that. If I block like this, it'll still be too much. We need to block like this. Then we'll take 3 here. We get 1 card out of their hands. There's no way for Raise Reflex because they don't have a card to pitch. They have no resources. If we don't do this, I take 9 damage. I take 9 damage. I can lose the Command and Conquer, swing Mocking Blow for 9, play the Sigil. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna let this hit, honestly. I mean, as you say, what I could do instead here is this, right? And then we arsenal the Sigil. Let's do this. Again, like, I think one of the mistakes that I make often on this deck is I take too much damage, and then I'm surprised when I'm suddenly lower life than them. And then I have the problem that I can't play what I want to play. And this also threatens Pummel, right? Could be another Pummel here. So maybe we're baiting them into blocking a lot. And yeah, Dirk, by the way, QT, if you have any questions, let me know. You're a little sick, but happy to catch you. Oh, I hope you're better soon. And you're most welcome. It's exactly right. If I take all that damage before and they play another Sigil, right? That's exactly the problem. And I do that. Like, I know they got Sigil, so I shouldn't take that much damage because I need to account for that when I'm taking damage. All right. I mean, that's 6 blocked. They give me a card for this. They have 1 might. So this may be a bit of an off turn from them. Yeah. By the way, shout out to Kenny C. My at the moment top tier, one and only top tier Patreon. And thank you, Dirk, of course, for joining the Patreon as well. Thank you, guys. I actually have a bit of problem with YouTube at the moment because I'm Swiss and I live in the UK. So when I'm trying to verify my AdSense account for monetizing YouTube, it won't let me because I don't have a UK ID. So they monetized my my YouTube channel, which is not fantastic considering after 2 years of making content, I just finally reached it a couple of weeks ago. So I'm not very happy about that. I've been trying to get in front of it and trying to solve the situation by getting a UK passport. Not passport, driving license. But yeah. So if we block with... I don't want to block with booze. I think the boosters are very good late game. So if we're blocking 3 here... How much can they push it up? They can't because the hero ability has been used. So we can play the big bully for their full power for 12. Take 3, go down to 31. I'm still higher. I can still play the Sigil if I need to. There's no on-hit here. This is just a 6. So yeah, for the 5th time, I'm trying to get my... So the first time I set my Swiss driving license in to try and get a UK driving license. I put some information in wrong, and they sent it back, and then I sent it in again with that information, and they said, oh, if you want to exchange your Swiss driving license for a British driving license, you need to do that within 5 years of moving to the UK. Punished by my laziness. Use aggressively, they're playing aggressively too. But they're blocking a lot, right? But the equipment is certainly interesting. I mean, it does block 6, but it's a one-trick pony. It's like when it's gone, it's gone. Maybe they're trying a bit of a budget build. Yeah. All of that to say, thank you for everyone for joining the Patreon. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't done so yet and you want to support what I do, then join it. I really enjoy tiny houses, Prim. Definitely budget with high riser as the hammer. Could be as well, right? Yeah. I was gonna say there's no armor deck for this. Like, no, there's no armory deck. There's no armory deck for Mr. Lyath. Hi, is it? How are you doing? How was your weekend? How did your RtN go? How did everyone's RtN go? You guys play any RtNs this weekend? How did it go? Tell me, tell me, tell me. I'm keen. Tell me. I was FOMOing so hard, but it just didn't make sense with basically me looking after fits. Alright, so they're attacking for 3 here. I don't think I want to block this. No, we do have to interference. Getting the red Mocking Blow and play E-Strike into Mocking Blow. 15 damage, taking them down to 5. Doing well, matey. The RtN spell went not great, but our friend Jack made top 8. Dude, that's awesome. And you know what? The Alex Kitsu that won it. I feel pretty good about that. The reason is because last weekend, the weekend before, I beat him in the last round of Swiss. It's like, I feel pretty good about that. I feel pretty good about that. There only one RtN season per year? Yes, there's only one. Because there's RtN is Road to Nationals, and there's only one Nationals per year. But there can be multiple ProQuest seasons depending on how the Pro Tours align. I only have one RtN and it's a few weeks. My Let's Change to RKO I didn't up liking. Ooh. Did you see Enki Dupakier's list that he posted on Blue Sky? Hey, Postman. Scabskin letters. Hey. I'm named after the headpiece, not the leg piece. Well, the RtN season is still ongoing. If you want to play like the next 2 weekends, there may still be events around you. If you want to get in, if you want to dive in the deep end. It was actually pretty cool ability to go fetch a Mocking Blow, but I'm still higher life. Is it, I was at P9 on Saturday, and it was me and 2 like almost completely new players. And it was, like, obviously, you know, usually there's a lot more players, but because RtN was on so close, like, obviously also players weren't there, but it was kind of cool just showing up and enjoying the young ones, the young Padawans, how Flesh and Blood works, and answering a lot of questions. They both had Ira, and they both bought -IO decks, which was, I thought was fun. So missing some RKO cards, I'm gonna buy them after pen release. Yes, sounds good. You started recently, Dirk, right? Yes, like, if you want to get competitive with Flesh and Blood, like, it never ends. Like, it literally never ends. There's always some kind of competitive season on. Wait, did Kalishar? No, it's fine. Something happened. Alright, there we go. 11 to 28. They've got 3 mites, but we're well ahead here. Young Guns. I mean, Alice also listening to the stream. We're on our way to jam at BMC. Nice, nice. I feel like I want to know from you guys. My personal experience has been, it feels like a lot of new players are jumping in at the start of this year. I feel like we are seeing more new players at the start of this year than some other years. It feels like there's some real momentum. Alright, so this is for 11. There's no on-hit. That's too much damage to take. I'm very tempted to just play Show of Strength with a pummel. That is a bad idea. That is a bad idea. Also, I want to steal their might. So I think what we're gonna do instead is just block for 6. Take the 5. They can't activate hero ability. They're missing 1 resource. And then we go for E-Strike. Go again into a Claw for 8, which is 1 more value than if I were just to E-Strike for 7. Yeah. Guess who's back? Back again. Jay's back. Hey Jay, how you doing? How things in Denmark? You spiked new players from the World Premiere? Dude, that would be awesome. That would be absolutely amazing. I can't wait. I'm very, very excited about the World Premiere. Oh, here we go. Here's the extra resource. Oh, that's okay. This is just the extra card. Okay, cool. Yeah. Reading a card explains the cards. We just go again. Go again. Theoretically, the worst mode in the card, but it kind of fulfills that function in my deck because I just don't have enough go again otherwise. Doing good, thanks. Getting ready for my RtN this week. Nice. Let me guess, you're playing Fang. Like, this doesn't matter. I don't have anything to intimidate. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I look forward to playing an RtN again this weekend. I really had a lot of FOMO. Not being able to play this past weekend. But again, I had sole custody of Fitz this weekend. And I could have probably have brought them to the event. But it's like 60 people in a big loud room. It's very, very noisy in that room when that many people come together. And so I thought, like, I just don't know, you know what, I can sit out one weekend. I can sit out one weekend. Instead of doing 6, I'll just do 5. Right? Surely 5 is fine. I mean, you've always loved your warriors, and I think you've been on Fang for a while. Yeah, I'm playing RKO all season. The main reason for that is, A, I've been playing him since he's been released. B, I think he's actually decent, with an outsider chance to make top 8 or, you know, even more. And C, I have so many reps on him right now that changing into anything else or anything else would just be not smart. It just wouldn't be smart. Your pen makes the game more affordable. It's so much fun, but feeling your deck could be an edge better, but you simply can't justify paying 200 euros for 3 cards is a barrier. No, absolutely. And I think that is why it's so great, all the reprints we're getting. Like, we're getting some of the most expensive cards as reprints. We already got a reprint of Command & Conquer last year in the Hunted, right? Hunted sold out, and they saw that the reprints didn't have the effect that they wanted, so the price of Command & Conquer is still high. So what are they doing? First set this year, they're printing it again. Absolutely awesome. And we have E-Strike, which was one of the more expensive cards. We have Shelters, which is one of the more expensive cards. Tunic is being reprinted. I do think... So if you look at, for instance, Flick Knives, right? I opened up a Flick Knives on Saturday opening up my pack. And Flick Knives was about £40 half a year ago. Then it was reprinted. Flick Knives currently goes for 12. Or another good example is Felling of the Crown, which before the reprint was... I think it was also about 30 to 40 pounds per card. And now it's down to like 5. So I think they absolutely have recognized that the prices are too high. And they're reprinting to bring the prices down so players like yourself don't have like the price shock when they get into the game. Because it is too expensive. And the thing is, it's going to work on 2 fronts, right? Not only are they bringing down the prices through reprints, they're also pushing the new format, which is going to, you know, Sage looks to be very affordable, which is great as well. So they're doing 2 things, which is fantastic. And I think the community has been complaining about it a lot. And they're listening, right? I was like, I feel like they're doing what we've asked them to do. A Flick used to be 1050, then Hunter made it 100, and then reprint put it back to 12. Yeah. But they recognized they had to do something, right? You are right, it used to be cheaper. But then the card got good. And they reacted to it, which is exactly what you want a company like this doing. And, you know, I agree with you, Dirk. You know, like, of course you want to have the best deck that you can play, right? But at the same time, you don't need to buy all the cards right at when you're getting into the game. Like, I got into the game about 4 years ago playing Rhinar, and I didn't have like some of the legendaries and the majestics for like half a year, 9 months, or even longer. Like, this was my first trading card game. I didn't know if I was gonna stick around. I didn't know if this is a game which I was gonna play for any duration of time. So I slowly upgraded over time. I think over the course, I don't think I had like the complete meta deck, and meta in quotes because Rhinar was never meta, but like the best version of Rhinar, I don't think I had the deck until like a year in. I don't think I had it. It's just weird that they didn't see it coming in the Hunted and reprinted in that set. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess they should have foreseen some of it, right? I mean, the Hunted is such an enigma anyway. I feel like they were completely surprised by the demand for the Hunted. I did not think that... Oh, I don't think they thought they were going to sell the Hunted as fast as they did. Alright, Lyath. We got the +4, we've got the +3. This is for 9. There's no on-hit here. There's no on-hit. Alright, so what we'll do, we don't need to take extra damage. I mean, I can just block for 3, block for 4, take a little bit of damage, swing the Mocking Blow for 9. I mean, they're on 9 now. Oh, and then we get a Mocking Blow red the next turn. This is a very uncomfortable situation for them. Like, you don't want to be in single digits against RKO. It's just like, it's not great. Just lucky being in Denmark where it's not a big thing yet, so everyone is just happy when people join. So I have just borrowed cards ever since one and a half years ago. Okay, I need to do this at instant speed because otherwise this is gonna intimidate the card from my hand. That's why it's good that this hero build is at instant speed, right? So they can't intimidate this card from me and avoid me from pulling off my hero power. Choosing a deck is so hard. I've like been playing for the past months, and now I've chosen a deck that I want to master. It's Jarl. And it's always a trade-off, right? So first of all, the first thing is you need to find a hero which you enjoy playing. That's the first, like, the hero that really speaks to you. And then you gotta make a decision. Am I going to get the deck that is really good, but could potentially reach Living Legend? Or am I happy to play a deck which is not as good, but I can play for a longer time? And I think, honestly, in my opinion, the second option is probably better. Because you don't want to buy into the best deck, spend like, what, €1,000 or dollars or pounds on it, and then 3 months later you can't play it. Like, I think it's still one of the biggest failures for LSS was the Aurora Armory deck, which made an already very good deck, like, just immediately Living Legend. And a lot of people, I think one of the reasons why Aurora Living Legend so fast was not because she was insanely strong. I'm gonna just absolutely destroy them here. It wasn't insanely strong, so I'm gonna go for 5 into red Mocking Blow and just absolutely destroy them. It was strong, don't get me wrong, it was very, very good. But also people loved Aurora, and people just played the ever-living F out of it. They just really enjoy playing her. So, yeah, you bring along an armor deck with a card which is very good, and he's gone. Right? Is it? I'm seeing that as well. Like, a lot of new players going for Jarl. He's cool, though. I mean, I get it. I get it. That's true as well, Lily, because he is the... Round of applause for our opponent. Because he is a... The armor deck is... The Origins armor deck, right? The only one we have so far with Hela coming later this year. It has Legendary in it as well, already, so like, yeah, you're paying a little bit more, but you're getting a bit more than you would usually. My beloved Icy Boy. GG indeed. I hate that you're bringing Ursa back so fast. I mean, if I'm right about her popularity, it kind of makes sense. But I get where you're coming from. We don't really have a real Runeblade at the moment, which is amazing. She could do what Kayo does, split damage and even play direct, draw with CLV and even ping you. Yeah, she was crazy. I wonder how they're gonna change her deck, or her hero text is what I'm trying to say. Is it? Yes. Yes. Alright, so here's the thing, right? Who's leaving next here in the LL? This has not been updated yet, right? This is from before yesterday. So Florian is confirmed gone, right? Kayo is not gone. I think the one that... I mean, Verdant has been gathering points like crazy, but I think she's still a decent step away. I think if I had to put money on a hero leaving next, in a vacuum, I would probably say it is Verdant's, which is going to go next. Because the rate at which she has been accumulating these points is quite insane, actually. I think that this makes sense. I think Syndra is too nerfed right now, even though she's been getting a lot of points. And the rest don't really matter. I guess it depends how good it is for KO AD that Florian is gone. But Florian is... I mean... KO AD is basically facing the same meta it did before, so it shouldn't change too much. Vincent isn't a real deck. Jay, I think he did. Prism? Yeah, but she hasn't been gathering points that much. Maybe it's just my rose-tinted glasses because I don't really have a problem into her, right? I think Vincent is strong, she's just inconsistent, which I do believe actually Runeblades need to be. Vincent LL somehow, but she's not a worry. Yeah, but Sigma, exactly, right? High variance, and I do feel like that should be the trade-off for Runeblades. Like, Runeblades can output an insane amount of damage. Not only that, but they split the damage, so it makes it even harder to prevent that damage. Right, you gotta give them some downside. If you have, like, Aurora, which can do all of that with seemingly no downside, it's like, yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Who would have guessed? Kayo is good right now. He's pretty good. I think he's probably the best aggro deck in the format right now. The problem with KO AD is that he is susceptible to disruption. The Knights who say nee. First or second. I'll go first. Gonna fat deck a little bit here. This is gonna be a long game. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be long. I'm just fat decking a little bit because this could come down to a grind, right? Enjoy your armory. Enjoy your armory. Thanks for dropping into the stream before you're going to the armory. I appreciate it. Right. This is not an ideal setup. This is not an ideal setup. Actually, no. That's the wrong pitch. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. So I want to make sure I'm not doxing you. Oh. I'll need to look at that afterwards, but I read the headline, which is interesting. I'd hate that, though. So the rumor is, if I read the title there from James Y correctly, is no new heroes in Pen. That wouldn't be good. Open a pack? Sure, dudes. You got it. Let me know what you want. Alright, so we do this, we do that. We are higher life than them. So this matchup is... Oh no! This matchup is all about who can stay on higher life. I was hoping they wouldn't have one. Oh. How do you... If there's no new heroes in the new set, how do you feel about that? In general, what do you guys think? Should an expansion set like Compendium have new heroes? I mean, how could they introduce a new format like Sage and not introduce a new hero? Matt, hey, Lucky Lutre. Lutre, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are you doing? If I block with this, and I block with this, then we feed the graveyard to where looking for a scrap does what it wanted to do, so... Johnny, hello! How are you? You Dutch speaking? No, I'm German speaking. I speak German. So I excel at doing the sound. Where are you from? Are you Dutch? Why do you play Arc Smash against RKO? No, I'm playing it because this could come down to fatigue, and I just want an extra 3 block in my deck. That's all it does here. This is a very slow, fatiguing matchup, and having like just a couple more cards in your deck could make the difference if you win or lose. That's why it's there. Belgium. Nice. My partner just came back from a weekend in Belgium. Do you have anything Rosetta? Open that. I do. I have one more Rosetta pack left. Let me put it here so I don't forget. My last pack of Rosetta. But it shouldn't be too hard to get. I mean, is it? I'm sure you guys still have some Rosetta, right? Alright, so we are one higher than them, but they could have another sigil here, right? That's why they maybe don't care and they let it hit. Completely normal to play more than 60 cards. It's not completely normal. It very much depends. Hey, Lucky, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. I appreciate it. Very kind of you. Thank you. It's really... I think it's especially in this meta. Because... it's a rather slow meta, and it's a rather... This is probably one of the most fatigue-heavy metas I have ever experienced in Flesh and Blood. So maybe it's because of that, but usually 60 is right. Please, we need a Master Pack Guardian opening. I do have a pack. I do have a pack. You can use your channel points over on Twitch to vote for that if you want. Oh! Who's this? Dirk, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. So, we need to block this out. I'm just gonna block this out. And arsenal the blue Mocking Blow. And we're just gonna go for looking for scrap into an overcrowded again. Ah, Sigma! Thank you! Guys, thank you. Oh my god. 3 in a row? Amazing, thank you guys. It's possible they're trying to rotate Kayo, Prism, 5 Erden, Syndra. I mean, you're right, it is possible. I'm an idiot. Okay, so we can still... Hopefully this will work. Hopefully they don't have a life gain. Thank you for the follow as well. I do think the field is a little bit bloated, right? I do think there's too many heroes. And I think them trying to manage the meta with the releases of the cards is very hard when you have this many heroes. And I think every year we've released more heroes than rotated out of the main format. So trying they are... Yeah, because I stopped before following. Yeah, I mean... So it is possible that they are trying to get the meta to a bit of a manageable position, right? There is a chance they're trying to do that. Still, it would kind of suck. Maybe they're trying to... Maybe we'll get some young heroes, but not adult heroes. So we can rotate some more stuff out of the Premier format. You enjoy a large hero pool? Oh, you're new to the game as well. Hey, welcome to the game in that case, Lucky. But that also makes it an interesting post, right? I really like wide metas. I really enjoy it. Like, if I go to an event and somebody sits down opposite me and presents Valda, I was like, heck yeah. Yeah, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh. I don't have the resources to Command and Conquer and Pummel. Which makes me very sad. So we're just gonna play a Command and Conquer here. We're gonna block 4. And if they do something, some shenanigans here, they could do shenanigans. But I will get another 3 back here, right? So we're just, that manageable is no viable ninjas. I mean, Katsu is viable at the moment, right? We saw that at the top 8 yesterday. Thank you, by the way, Sigma. I always appreciate your Bezos bucks. Right, okay. Poison the well. Sure. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. That is definitely a thing. I mean, I should have guessed they're playing more than one if I see one being pitched, right? I kind of missed that. That's a mistake. I did not pay attention to their pitch. I did not pay attention. So while I can't really anticipate that they'd have a second one right away, I kind of should have... Yeah, and now there's suddenly they're higher life than I am. Okay. I mean, if he speedruns, he speedruns, right? Damn it, see, now I immediately got the problem, right? I keep making this mistake. This is gonna be for 9, obviously. Alright, we're gonna have to... 6... 8... If I overblock, though, they're not gonna play it. We'll still do this. HH heroes are all about 1.5 shortly. Bright Lights is already there, so Dio is moving quickly now. That's just Premier Arclore list. Yeah. Yeah, maybe actually suddenly we have a very small field. How long have you been playing, Lucky? See, now they bamboozle me, right? Now they didn't play it. That's fine. That's fine. We do a looking for a scrap. Pitching this. Banishing the blue. That poison the well messed me up. That poison the well messed me up. I think I played it correctly so far. I didn't really... I couldn't anticipate that they're running Poison the Well against me. I mean, I should have. I've not seen it in any of the games that I've played so far. And now they get a Sirens. So they gain another life. Okay, so we're trying... Maybe we're just trying to fatigue them here. I mean, if they have another Mocking Blow here, they have everything that they need to play it. Started out Essenspiel. Nice! You know, it's good to see that people are going to conventions and that gets them starting on the game. That's awesome. 42 to 40. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. There's the third poison the well. I don't like this. I don't like this. I also pitched my boost away very early in the game, right? I think I had 2 boosts there early in the game. Oh, there's a boost. Okay, that's what I need. That's exactly what I need. In that case, I get a quicken here. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna play a Mandible Claw. If they let this hit, we could consider playing the Mocking Blow. I don't want to see a new meta in the future where I just take the current top 12 heroes and they're just gone with small inclusions that are coming up. You know, like Aurora 2 and Dromai 2. I get what you're saying. I need to read the text that you sent. Exactly what they're saying, right? This makes no sense. Ah, Boost is my only blue. Of course, Boost is my only blue. Crap. 12. We have to assume this is 12, right? I have a lot of power cards still left. If I do Scowling here, we know what they do. This is. I could do the risky play, looking for Scrap in to swing big. I need to block with the quick. Oh, let me block for 4 here. They could either activate at instant speed to go up to 12, or they're just gonna let it go and take this. Yeah, they're just taking the flash back. Okay, that's fine. I mean, honestly, Dot, I'm thinking about what you said, and I kind of feel like it would be very interesting to see if the strongest heroes are just gone. Like, I'd be very interested in what that kind of meta actually looks like. I was, like, I could have played the boost here, right? But if I play the boost, I can't really do much else. I need to put on pressure so they're blocking, so I can try and play the Mocking Blow at some point. Like, so I need to play the 5 into the 8. Like, I need to. Alright, so this is 1 card gone, which is good. So his most offensive lists are the ones that are really like, yeah, but Dot, Rhinar's a thing. And it already is slow and grindy at the moment. So that means all 3 looking for a scrap are gone, right? All the blues are gone. 2 Command and Conquers. I don't... Like, the game looks very even, but in general, like, I don't feel like I'm in a good spot in this game. Well, that scrap is scary. Morph, how you doing? What do you mean, Scowling him that scrap? That them doing it to me? How many defense reactions have they played? Okay, so they're taking this down to 36. So... why. Yeah, that's fine, but if he does that, or they do it, then I just use Mandible Claw instead, right? It's like, I was thinking about it, it's not the end of the world. Cruel Ambition for 3 might. Oh, hello there, Swing Big. Alright, so this is for 8. We're doing 4 here. We do want to keep the Rotten Remains. So we're not blocking it out. But we've seen all the... We've seen all the Poison the Well, right? So that is not going to happen here. I mean, I get where you're coming from, right? But I also think it comes down to... It also comes down to how they shape the meta with the releases, right? I can't see them setting out, like... Even if the season that you describe happens, Dot, I don't think we'll see more than one of those seasons. Because they're not going to take multiple sets with no heroes. That's just not something that's going to happen. Oh yeah, I saw Max Ferocity. I saw the picture. She's teasing a Valda cosplayer, right? Florian should be announced that he's allowed today, which means he's banned from Friday. Or is it immediately? I think it's immediately, right? So it should be gone from today. Yeah. Ban and restrictions usually come in at a Friday. By the way, how you doing, Morph? Well, shouldn't it be Rhinar-ish decks always be good against slow fatigue decks? Yes, yes. But Rhinar is Rhinar, and Rhinar will sometimes just lose to itself. So Rhinar can do really, really good things. But at the same time, Rhinar can just do nothing. Or lose to itself. Alright, tell me though. Rhinar shouldn't be legal for weaknesses, RtN? No, they are not. They're not. Wait. You use them as whiskey glasses? No, I have like a proper whiskey glass for my whiskey. Like a proper whiskey glass. Those are whiskey glasses? You know what? Maybe I'm drinking vodka? Maybe it's my own moonshine. Maybe I'm just sitting here for 3 hours drinking my own moonshine. Oh, this is not a good hand. Neither's theirs. Their hand is for 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could do overcrowded for 6. I think the play is take it on the chin, blocking 2. Play the Sigil, overcrowded, just for the Mandible Claw. Everything tastes better in whiskey glasses. Hey, that feels right. This actually threatens something, so that makes sense, right? So we do this, we get to go again on the claws. Obviously, we don't have anything. They don't know that. So we'll see. They may actually use Scalding Flashback on this turn. Because I'm higher life, I got 3 cards. I have all the resources in the world. I'm gonna pitch a blue here. I wouldn't be surprised if they're using this Scalding Flashback here. Going home with whiskey glasses is a classic. Yeah, right? Yeah. I've lit an Everest once. What, like drinking glasses? Moonshine Man in the apartment in the middle of London? Interesting. Yes. I mean, why not? Why not? Feels like a lot of work though. I don't think moonshine is a thing in the UK. I think that's a very American thing. I told you he's gonna do that. Wait, hold on. Sorry, can I take this back? Sorry.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna play the sigil at instant speed. Of course I need to, otherwise it's gonna land in my hand. That was a brain fart. And we know there's still 2 Poison the Wells kicking around, but they're at the bottom of the deck. So we don't have to be worried about that at the moment. So 39, 34. But they're keeping a 5-card hand, so that's scary. Defense reaction in hand. Ooh, we could pummel a show of strength here. But I also don't want to take the damage for that. Oh, what do we do with this? We got a block with 3 blocks. Oh, Command Conquer CNC. Oh, do not like that. A bit. If it's CNC, pummel. It's gotta be pummel, right? It's gotta be pummel. It's gotta be pummel. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, nothing I can do here. It's just like, yeah, okay, fine. I'm still 1 life ahead of them. Rotten Remains. Cool. I'm gonna see mine first. Can I do anything at instant speed? I cannot. I'm just gonna... Yeah, this just lined up. I was hoping for something like that, of course, but... Too bad, too bad. I'm still 1 life ahead. That's good. It's good. I'm gonna Arsenal the Fate Foreseen. I was thinking about using it to swim Mandible Claw. But I think I prefer having this in Arsenal right now. 2 defense reactions is good. It's all... My deck is all 3 blocks, or my hand is all 3 blocks. They're slightly ahead though. Ooh.
Show me what you got!
Ah, no! Nice. 2 action points. Not what we want to see. Not what we want to see. They're actually winning in decking me out at the moment. So no, actually no. I have 1 card more than them, actually. Going now, Jay? Good to see you again. I hope you keep enjoying your student life. See you around. Hope to see you tomorrow. If you're not, have a fantastic week and good luck at your RtN. Rules question. In Fab, I cannot react with instant to triggered abilities, only to activated ones. Is that correct? I think you're correct. Incorrect! Come on, another Command and Conquer? Are you serious? Oh, you serious? Oh, that is sad. If they have another pummel, I'm gonna be very, very sad. So usually, I want to do this the other way around. Usually, I want to play the CNC last, so I can bait out whatever defense reaction they have first. I would like the other way around here would have been better. All right, let's play Fate. Show me my Fate. We'll keep the boost, but also we're not going to take any damage here. I'm not going to sink. I'm just gonna play this attack with Mandible Claw. That's 2 CNC's gone, right? Yes, that is. Can somebody please give Dirk a correct answer? So our equipment is exactly the same. We've used the same equipment. I am 1 life ahead. I have only played... No, I've played 2 life gains. I still have 1 of those and 1 Fiddler's Green. All the looking for scraps are gone. I have 1 red pommel left. 1 E-strike. 2 big bullies. He may roll Scapskins again here. That's my last sigil. Okay, they're playing a boost. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay, so they're getting boots now, which lets them play the big cards. So I wouldn't be surprised to see another big bully here. Mocking Blow for 10. Okay. It's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. Sorry, ads. Mea culpa. How many Mocking Blows have they played? They just put 1 at the bottom of the deck, so not that many. Right, so every time they block with a card and I swing a weapon, that's good for me. However, if they, obviously if they attack with 1 card and I block with 2, then that's good for them. So, yeah, again, they're ahead in cards at the moment. 1 life ahead, but I put the sigil extra here. It's a bit... They put 2 sigils at the bottom of the deck, right? So they still have 2 sigils to go. Okay, I want to see if I can play a red Mocking Blow here. So we need to block this. I want to play the outside interference. Getting a red Mocking Blow. Now the question is, what is the second attack here? That is a big question. I can still block with Shelter of the Storm. I can still block 4, regain 3 life. We're okay there. I think their sigils are pretty far at the bottom of the deck. Cool, okay. Right. Wait, what? I didn't want to pass on that, but... Okay, this is a gamble. This is a big gamble going lower life here. Please, please, please. We haven't reached it yet. There we go. There we go. Please, no life gain. Course burst, of course. I'm committed to this hero for RtN. I got Rhinar out of my system playing him at the Armory on Saturday. I got it out of my system. I flushed it out before I made a bad decision taking it to an Armory. So we got it all out. We flushed it out. It's all gone. How you doing, Burst? This is actually a very important time in the game. I'm not surprised they're taking their time to decide here what they want to do. They really can't go lower. I need to remember, they still have 2 sigils. They can still gain life. They can still gain 6 life. So I kind of need to have a bigger life lead than this. Hey, we all learn, Dirk. Like even after 4 or 5 years, you still learn new things about the game. We never stop learning. That's why the game is so good. It never ends. Okay, I wonder what they're doing. Is it another pummel? Okay, we got a bit of an upper hand now. What? 3 Nimbys? What is this hand? 2 shelters. I got a full house, everyone. I got a full house. I got a full house. What are they getting? Oh, they want to, yeah, they want to use this as pitch, obviously. How you doing today, Silver, by the way? You happily painting away at home? I'll take... I don't want to block with a 2, but in this case, because I have 3 of them in my hand, I will. I never want to block with a 2. Okay, yeah, cool. We're gonna block this out with 2 shelters. We give it go again. And we go for the claw again, which is good. We've got him down to 27. I need to get him to block more. I need him to get to block more. He's running me out of deck. Ah, that's a life gain. Okay, I don't play Sirens. I don't like Sirens that much. For full house? No, it was full house is 3 and 2 of a kind, right? 2 of a kind and 3 of a kind. So I had 3 Nimbies and 2 shelters. That's a full house, no? I'm sore, too much lifting of boxes. Ooh. Are you making progress though? Honestly, if this keeps up, it may not be irrelevant. If we keep putting... Okay, that's good. Alright, cool. Getting a sink. Right, but they're still taking 2 damage. You're gaining 1 back, but we're making 1 good. And again, I don't know... I think whomever of us is able to play... The dagger first. Not the dagger. Not poison the well. You know that banishes one and you do 1 damage. So this is for 1. We assume it's gonna be for 6. Yeah, we'll block 3. So probably going up to 6. Activating the hero ability. They have the resources. Yeah, that makes sense. I want to play the Blue Mocking Blow for 8. Like, now that I got him on lower life, and now that I can play the Mocking Blows for higher power, I should start clawing back some of that card advantage that they have been able to create. We're a bit too close now. So they need to have both sigils in the same hand to... Oh no! Stealing! Stealing my token. Rude. Rude. Alright, we're going for 8. So basically what I need to do is stay 7 life ahead of them. That's kind of my job here. By the way, yeah, there it is in the chat. The league started last week. We've got a good little group of players. Anybody can join. I have some good prizes in there. If you wanna play, everybody's welcome. There's gonna be an armory deck Hala, which is up for grabs. There's gonna be... Oh, this is... I think we block with the swing big. No, we're gonna block 6 here. I don't want to take any damage. 18 to their 21. But the big bull is gonna be for 8, and they can't use defense reactions. Ooh, this is so close. Well, they can, but they need to pay. Didn't want to watch a mirror, so I went ironing my clothes. What do you mean it's still both about 20 life? Dude, it is a mirror. Leverton, this is the mirror. This is the mirror. How many Mocking Blows do I have left? Oh, none. Oh, that's a problem. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's a problem. How many have they played? Not that many. I think my out to win this game is going to be Rotten Remains. That's my out. Because otherwise, I think I'm gonna get fatigued. When do you roll scabs? You don't. In this deck, you roll. I think when you can do 6 more damage, for instance. Like, so for instance, as an example, I wouldn't roll to do like a scab skin attack. But if you're here, if your opponent just passes and you have 4 cards in your hand and you have to decide between attacking with 1 swing big or attacking with 2 swing bigs, you roll. I think you take those odds. But you don't want to roll aggressively. Wait, they're keeping 5 card hand here. Do they still have boosts? No, the boosters are gone. Oh, Rotten Remains! Let's freaking go. Okay, so. Cool. Alright. Blocking for 3. What else are they doing here? We have arrived at the Poisoned Wells. That means their sigils are here soon as well. And what are they doing now? What are they doing now? Oh, damn it! No! No, I'm one too slow. No! Oh, crap. Yeah, that was my out. That was my out. I wanted to do exactly the same thing. Now they're gonna be able. Now they're gonna banish all the cards, and there's no more ones left for me to do this. So this is gonna be a huge amount of damage now. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much. At least I don't have the resources. Do they still have one floating? They do still have one floating. This could be like... Yeah, this is GG. Yeah, they have enough resources. They're gonna activate their hero ability. This is game over. This is game over. I had it one turn too late. Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. They still have the 2 life gain, right? But at the moment, I am 10 life ahead of them. So even if they were to play both of those on the same turn, they couldn't outgain me here. I think all of their... Yeah, no. If they're playing 3 blue and 3 reds, then they still have enough go again. They also only played 1 E-Strike. They have some big turns still coming out. They probably also have at least 1 more Agile wind-up. Yeah, I think they still have some good turns here. Yeah. I think they're gonna fatigue me. Because I'm gonna have to protect that life lead now. That was very sad. that was very sad. That's so sad. I wanted to do that.
Emotional damage.
That was my play. Sad. Yeah, clone to outside interference. I've only seen 1 outside interference so far. No, actually none. So they even... Okay, none actually. Okay, we're gonna let the 3 hit. But now they can't play it again because they don't have any... Oh, they still have 2 targets. They were smart, they didn't use everything. I think they just may play smarter, to be honest. I think they just play better. This is my last mocking blow. Good. Good play. Good play. Good play. 4, pushing it to 6. I think they're very close to their life gain cards. They're very close. if we take 3 here, they push it to 6. Block for 5. Take 2. Down to... too much. But if I do nothing, I lose anyway. I need them to go to block. If I don't get them to block, the game is over anyway. They're not doing it. Okay. That is good. Do they have the 2 sigils in their hand right here? I think that's the question. But that wouldn't be enough, right? It goes up to 19 anyway. I'm 1. It's fine. It's fine, actually. Why didn't you steal 1 might to kill his goon? Because I didn't think of that. Because I didn't think of that. Thanks for pointing that out. That's a mistake. Right on the counter there. Right on the counter. Right. The mites are really good. Mites are a problem. But the thing is, it's got 2 poisoned wells in the deck. Like, those cards do nothing. They're blue. They're a claw swing. I don't have much left, but neither do they. So they're on 14, 15 cards. I have 1 big attack left. I have 1 big bully left. So I need to make this count. So I think I need to try and get the pummel into Arsenal here. Play the overcrowded. And then try and play the pummel on... Oh my god. When this attacks, here seal an aura token to control. If you control 3 more auras, gets +3. Oof. That is good. That is good. Pretty far ahead at the moment. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. We just played the steal. Yeah. I mean, could we have another pummel, right? We've only seen 1 pummel so far. Yeah, I think that's a pummel. No, a sigil. Wait, why? Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is... Yeah, now I'm in trouble. Yeah, he's still got 2 red sigils. I have a problem now. I wonder if it would have been better to play the booze here. And then I get booed anyway, and then I just need to stay... Then I just need to stay alive. I think that would have been correct. So 3 cards in their hand. Yeah, there we go. Okay, see? Okay, but that's fine. He doesn't have a turn. That's fine, this is fine, this is fine. As long... Damn it. It's too early. I don't have the outside interference yet. I'm thinking Scabskins.
Show me what you got!
I don't think I need to though. If I just do 6 damage, they need to give me 2 cards, right? And they're not higher life, they're even life. Fiddlers is also very, very dangerous right now. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just play the NIMBY. They need to give me 2 cards. Because they can't go lower life than me again. Do we really think they have another yellow sigil? They could have another Sirens of the Safe Harbor. And if that happens, then okay, problem. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, but they back up on 11, right? I had them in single digits. This could be Pummel. If this is Pummel, it's GG. If this is Pummel, it's game over. If they have it, they have it.
Show me what you got!
Ah. Yeah. What am I gonna? So I wasn't play. Yeah. Okay. They got me. So I think the difference maker here was they rolled Scabskins twice. Or they rolled Scabskins, they got the action points. Also, I think their cards lined up a little bit better. I think if I get my... Like, they got the Rotten Remains on the same exact term that I got it, but they were able to play it first. I think if I can do that, it's a different game, right? It was a game of inches, right? It's just like, it lined up a little bit better for them, which is crazy, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. No, I didn't have enough resources to play it, Sigma. I would be missing one resource. I think I'm gonna YOLO this. If we block like this, taking 2, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. We can block for 3, take 3. But now I go, if I play this, right? I go down to the same life total that they have. If I do that, so we could block here is for 6. And then I can get my 8 attack, but if I get my 8 attack, it doesn't do anything. Because I don't have the resources to play that and the pummel. Because I'm missing the one resource on my tunic. So instead I'm thinking I'm not blocking this, I'm taking 6 damage. I play the outside interference with pummel. And then next turn... But then I can't use this outside interference. I could block 5. But I don't have I don't have a pummel. Like, dude, I'm down to 2 cards. I'm down to 2 cards. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh. I should have anticipated that. I should have anticipated that. I wonder what he has left. I could still potentially win this. If I don't have to... If I can keep 2 cards, and I can pummel the out... And I can play the out... I could still win this. It depends what they have. If they have a Mocking Blow, obviously I'm dead. I hope they don't have a Mocking Blow. I hope they're not that good. I know it's 2 life gain. And what is the 3rd card? I could still win this. No! No! You gotta be kidding me, right? You gotta be kidding me. I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't... I need to use it defensively now. No, it's too... It's too poison the wells. It's too poison the wells. I know it's too poison the wells. I know it is that. But if they're pitching them now, I may as well play it now, because if I go higher life than them, and we just swing Claw at each other for the rest of the game, I win, right? All I need to do is go higher life. Yes, Roll, he's gone. He's gone, he's gone, the Batman is gone. The Batman is gone, the Batman is gone. So that's a block out. These cards don't block, I win. My card doesn't block. No, they win. They win. Yeah, they win. Because if I have one more card that blocks... Wait, hold on. I win. No, because I can block one more time than I can. Right, so I do the claw now. What is this game? And they're going down to 1. Actually, they're going down to 2, right? No, wait, I win. I win. Because they don't block. I win. It's a pummel. No, because it... I thought it attacks for 2. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a game. Yeah, I don't like to blame variance. So I think the one deciding turn here was that they had the Rotten Remains exactly on the turn where I wanted to play it. I think if I can play Rotten Remains before them, I win the game. I win the game. That's enough to win the game. I think arsenaling the pummel was the right idea. I think it was a good idea, but then obviously afterward it was stuck. But I think me trying to get the 8 attack and then pummel it, that was the right decision at the time. I just didn't get a chance because I was hit by 2 pummels myself late game. I should have anticipated that. You can argue that, right? But yeah, interesting. I think where was the mistake? I made a mistake, right? Yeah, where I could have taken the token away to turn it. Dude, it was so close. If I would have made, I had one. You're right. Like the turn where I couldn't have taken the token away to take the power that they were presenting away from, what was the cards? Where is it? The gang robbery. If I would have taken the aura away to not give this the 3+, I win the game. Like, you can blame variant. You can say, oh, they got the card first, you got the card second. I was like, no, this was the mistake that cost me the game. Like, this is the obvious decision where I made a clear mistake. Not like I made a decision which didn't pan out. No, this was the mistake, right? This singular decision was why I lost the game. Amazing, amazing. Round of applause for our opponent here. That was really well played. That was really well played. Good game. Good game. Good game. I mean, I know you are burst. But listen, this is growth. I identified the mistake that I made instead of variant. I identified what I did wrong. I identified the one mistake that I made, right? So, alright, let's open this pack for our friend. I hope I learned from it. Alright, last pack of Rosetta. Flash. Sigil. Fry. Strength of 4 seasons. Fry, I always think of Futurama. 4 seasons, second strike, Rune, Ranger Swarm, Arcane Twinning, Deadwood Dirge, Etchings of Arcana, red is played, yellow is not. Hit the high note, Flash of Brilliance, that is being played. Glyph of Overlay. Oh, hello, Call to the Grave. Well, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. That's a good last pack. Yellow Etchings, and then just tokens. But you know what? I will take a Call to the Grave. I will take that. That's a pretty good hit. That is a good hit. Good choice there for the pack dot. Good choice. Alright, good. Where are we? 2 games in. What is next? We have plenty of time left. We have plenty of time. But these games can be a real grind, guys. And especially if you play the mirror. Like, you gotta assume that you're gonna go long. You gotta assume that you're gonna go to time. You really have to tell your opponent that you gotta play fast. I don't even know how much time did we use there? Oh man, this is hard. Guys, I don't know how to play against this. I don't know how to play against this. When do I block? I don't know how to block against this deck. It's a problem. I don't know. Help me. I need help. Help. I need somebody. Help. Not just anybody. My DX. My. You just die? I hope not. Is it very unfavored for me? Alright, let's go. Predictions are up. Predictions are up.
Round 1. Fight!
Rolls caps can let us to establish dominance. I mean, in CNC Pummel would help. Right? The problem is that I often have is that you gotta block 5, right? On those 4 attacks. Or even the 3 attacks, you gotta block 5. It has. You have a good point, Burst. You have a good point. See, now I can block this for 4, right? But if I block it for 4, they're just going to use the Arcana. There's no on-hit here, but the hero ability activates on cards with combo. I don't want that. I don't want that. That does not seem good. I don't want that to activate. So I'm gonna do a stupid thing and block for 5. If Edge of Autumn or a card with Vengeance in its name was the last attack this combat chance gets, when this hits, destroy a card in their arsenal. They played Seek Vengeance. We're gonna have a target for looking for a scrap, so we can use this, take 2 damage, looking for scrap into CNC. I don't think I can stay higher alive here. I don't think... Oh my god! Do you think he's got enough triggers? That's just 5 triggers right there. Do you think that's enough? Just dodge all the ninjas. I think that's how we do it. We just dodge all the ninjas. Easy peasy, just dodge all the bad matchups and you're good to go. Easy peasy, it's that easy. It's that easy. Alright, so obviously they don't care about the 5. There's no on-hit here, there's nothing. However, I do think they care about the Command and Conquer. How well do they block these days? Ninja used to be not very good at blocking. I worry that that has gotten better as well. Yeah, looks like that's plenty good. That's why you want to play with a pummel, but I don't have the time. I need to get them to block. We're getting 3 cards, so these are 3 2 blocks. No, there's 2. There's 1 2 block, a 3 block, and an equipment. Okay. Alright, 3 cards is much more manageable. Alright. That's not a good hand, though. I should have played the shelter here, shouldn't I? We do have a possibility. I can use a sync to try and get something that lets me play the Mocking Blow, but honestly, it's a terrible hand. This has combo as well. Wait, what? Oh, it doesn't... Oh, no, wait, I misunderstood how this card works. Okay, so he can get a card with combo. Oh, come on. What is this hand? It's not good. It's not good at all. This is not scary. It's not scary if you Katsu. I could theoretically push it to 8. So it's a little scary. I have a resource floating and I have a card in hand, so this could be an 8. But I think if I'm not doing any on-hit effects, I don't really think he cares. So, yeah. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, we're getting one card. I guess we'll take that. I think the boos are probably very important. Oh, okay. Ugh. Is there a way for them to give this go again? How do they give this go again? Let's see. I have a sync below. Let's see if that's enough. Oh, the Priest Rider boots, of course. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I was thinking about using Scowling Flashback here. Okay, Tempest Palma, Gust Wave. That's a card that they got rid of, right? Yes. Can I try to fatigue Katsu? I don't think that's gonna work, right? Okay, we gotta let this hit as well. What I could do is Scowling this. What are they fetching? That's a question. I think I need to let this happen and then just pummel CNC them. Okay. Let's take it for now. Yeah, you were Priest right. It's absolutely, yeah, absolutely. 4. Okay, this is probably the wrong time to do this. It's fine. Because then basically the turn ends, sort of. They can attack one more time. No, this is wrong. This is the wrong time to do it. But it puts a card in their arsenal, right? Which I want when I have the CNC. I should have blocked for 1 here so that I can make sure they don't get their weapon back. 24 to 35. How the tables turn. They might just block 12 here. We could kind of make sense, because, I mean, I'm telegraphing what I'm gonna do here. It's so obvious. It's so freaking obvious. I wonder if they care, though. I mean, it takes them down from a 5-card hand to a 3-card hand. I think the Arsenal was just a pitch card for the sword. I don't think that was really that important in this turn. And obviously with Scowling Flashback gone here, like, one of my big defensive tools is just gone now. Alright, no, it's Bomb and Guest Wave. Guest Wave? Gust Wave. Guest Wave. Maybe a Guest Wave is something. Oh, we have another Command and Conquer. They could Arcana this. Ooh. Alright, we'll take it on the chin here. I don't want this chain link to hit. Because that would allow them to fetch another card, right? It feels wrong. It feels very wrong. It feels very wrong. And now I just played it again and yeah, okay. They can do it anyway. What do we want to do? What's my plan? Command and Conquer, that's my plan. See, I feel like Katsu is using the hero ability much more than in the past. I feel like that's what I'm seeing. Like these new versions, they use the hero ability every single time when a card hits. I feel like in the past, Katsu did that much more selectively. Now it just happens all the time. So I do wonder if you try and let one attack hit and then just block out the rest and try and fatigue them that way. But the better way would probably be just try and let that not happen. Hey, Pockets, how are you doing? All is good, all is good. How are you? How are you, Mr. Pockets? The only thing that I sideboarded in was to take it on the chin. I think they care about the Command and Conquer much more than a big bully. No, nothing special. I don't have a sideboard for this matchup because Katsu is basically a dark horse pick which came out of nowhere this weekend. I know that some locals have been playing it and have been swearing that it's a good deck, but this is the first week where people are taking it serious because it showed up at the big event, right? Arsenaling the big bully here is a mistake. Because if they go ahead in life, it's going to be very hard for me to play that. So we're just going to use it as fodder for Mandible Claw. Right, Rotten Remains, Swing Big. Do we have a target for looking for scrap? We do have that. Rotten Remains does nothing against his opponent, so I'm happy to block with that. And then the goal is, on my next turn, just play Looking for Scrap into Swing Big. So they had a bit of an off turn here as well. Let's see if we can benefit from that. How's your weekend, Pockets? I mean, they can do insane amount of damage on their turn, right? They can do like 20 damage plus. I can block quite well, but let's see. So we got him down to 12. Okay, so I need to use this defensively. Getting a blue, and I need to use it defensively on this one as well, because they're going big here. This is a power turn. Can I stay ahead in life on this? This is just 4 damage. They could activate the Okana. I'm not gonna be able to stop them from doing their hero ability here. Yeah, that all you got is actually quite a good choice. Very good top 8 this weekend on Kasai. Dude, congratulations. Well done. Well done. That's great. Awesome. Kasai is good. Any more lined up, or was that it for your season? See, I could have blocked this, right? Maybe with Fate Foreseen, but then they crack Okana. Later in the turn, they're coming again. So I'm still 10 life ahead. I wonder how much ahead I'll be at the end of this turn. The +1 is gonna be punishing. Sorry, app break on Twitch in a minute. Sorry about that. Just try turning off the pre-roll ads. Alright, let's see. They haven't... They can't... Oh, there's one dishonor there. So I need to keep my hand. So let's play on the cards. Let's just pass on the cards that don't have an on-hit effect. 5. Okay. I can't block. I'm gonna be a lower life than them on this turn. Are they getting the dishonor? They're probably gonna try and... They're not. Okay. One more this Saturday, then I'm done. After next week, it's Armors and planning for Pen next month. I was actually... You bring it up. You bring up Pen, right? I've been wanting to play Sage on stream to practice for the calling in London, but I feel like it doesn't make any sense until... It doesn't make any sense until we know what the cards are on the 31st, right? There, I got it out. Yeah, man, this is so much damage. So much damage. This is just gonna destroy my life lead. I was 10 life ahead at the start of this turn, right? It's gonna go to 5, go again. It's insane. It's actually insane. And they can just break this, right? So if I block... I need to block for 6, because if I don't, they just break the Arcana and the hits anyway and they draw a card. I can't let them draw a card here. That's insane. Literally, and then that's the second Bonds of Ancestry this turn, isn't it? Right? Yeah. Man, just destroyed. What, like, what do I do? What do I do here? What do I do here? I'm screwed. You think? Oh, damn it! The 6. Oh, I forgot it on the last chain link. I forgot it on the last chain link. They did... They did 20 damage. Like, they did 20 damage. Plus threatening 2 relevant on-hits. Plus the hero ability, 3 relevant on-hits. It's just like, I can't do anything. Yeah, you just die. Yeah, the thing is, the problem here is, right, they don't really have to care about it. I think what I need to do is just try and get a life lead early, slam in a few big attacks, and hope that that carries me over the course of the game. Okay, and not, I think so I think what I need to hope is for no Ancestral Harmony. I think that's the problem, right? That is the problem. I can't block this force, like, he's got 2 force already in his hand, so... He's fetching a 4. Okay. I mean, it's a lesson. I'm just again waiting too long for the 31st. It's so close. 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks? 2 weeks and we get all the spoilers? 2 weeks. Yeah, I can't win this. I can't win this. It's literally impossible. GG. Well, not from this point on, I mean. Good game. Good game! Round of applause for our opponent. Oh, where's the good game button? Where is the good game button? Where's... There it is. Yeah. This was the problem. This turn here, I blocked 12 damage and still took 24. This was a 36 damage turn. With at least 2 relevant on hits. Is this one always coming in for 5, or if it comes, or should I always plan to block 5? So you need to pay attention, right? So usually Dishonor comes in for 4 because it's going to be after Bonds of Ancestry, so it's going to be +2, right? And then you need to make sure that the Okanas are not live. Now another thing that you need to look out is for the Ancestral Empowerment. I think if you want to be safe, you block 5. If you want to be safe, you block 6, because it could be Ancestral Empowerment and Okana. When are we seeing the other spoilers? Are we seeing anything before the 31st? I don't think so, right? Tuesday 20th. No, we are. Tomorrow. I'm seeing something tomorrow. Okay. Then Mansat on the 30th. No, we are seeing... Yeah, okay. Mansat on the 30th, and then... Why are they doing these when they're dumping all the commons and rares on that day? Why are they not doing this earlier? It would have been nice to space this out a little bit, right? If you're gonna dump all the cards on this day anyway, why not do this on the 30th? Or maybe they have like a bunch of cards, right? Like maybe this is the dump. Could be, could be. Why time 7 hours? Yeah, true. True, we're seeing it today. LSS can be weird and dumb. I don't know. Well, let's see how it plays out, right? Will there be more L's in the set, or is the rest M's and below? I don't think we've seen. I don't think we've seen all the because the only legendaries that we've seen are the reprints. We haven't seen any which are new to the set. Like, yes, is the set mainly to support Sage? But I'd be very, very surprised if there is no legendary in the set. So I think we'll see some more. I think we'll see some more. Right, let's play. Let's play, let's play, let's play. That was some really good games today. Obviously not the results that I want, but it's important to play against these Katsus now instead of when it's important, you know, on the weekend. Maybe it's just try and go ham at the start of the game. But you never really have room to breathe. That's the problem. The Okana is good. The Okana is really good. Arakni. Another tough one. Another tough one. Since we got one today, I'm anticipating it is another huge reprint. Regress the rest of the spoilers on the 30th and forward. I actually think that's a good shout, actually. And hey, you Jeng, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Good to have you. Any special cards? I don't think so. Fiddler's Green, because Fiddler's Green is really good on daggers. Take it on the chain for instant shenanigans and reactions, for dagger throwing, anti-authority, and again, looking for Scrapper coming out, right? Alright, we block for 1. See, this is perfect. Fiddler's Green
Round 1.
to block. Fiddler's Green to block a dagger is really, really good value. It's really good value. So I'm Fitz is getting his favorite treat, so it's a bit barky. Sorry about that. That's fine. That's fine, Dirk. Ask away. If you haven't done so yet, join the global Discord and join the when this hits a hero, the chat for the hero. The recent cosplay was Pleiades and Feindal Spring Fighting Spirit. I mean, she teased a Hala cosplay, so maybe she gets. Maybe it's actually a Hala thing. Yeah, the purple Discord is like the main global Discord. What should I make for lunch? I got ramen. I could make rice and protein. You know, ramen seems pretty freaking good right about now. Now you made me hungry. I love ramen. What kind of ramen are you making? Are you making like some good ramen? Not just some cup stuff? Obviously I was hoping for a little bit more on my turn here now that I have a life lead. Hala Marvel? Oh, a Hala Marvel would be... Maybe the hero text. Maybe she gets to reveal the hero. It's not completely wild to think that she gets to reveal the hero text. Nah, they're gonna do this. No, because I don't want to do it. There's no keynote at the world premiere, right? We could get the hero text. Christian Black could make an honor recipe instead as well. Ah, whatever you have time for. We know Hallas? Wait, we do? Wait, we do? What? Oh, we do. Sharp and talk. Of course we do. Yeah, of course we do. I'm dumb. I am dumb. Right, I'm already marked, so we're gonna let this hit. Her weapon is possible, yeah. I think that's a good bet. Yeah. $41.36. 2 defense reactions. Arakni funnel web. So what do I want to do on my turn? So the card that I played into the mirror was Rotten Remains can be pretty fun in this matchup as well. Because you can... There's no on-hit here. Because what you can do is you can banish their daggers. And then they... If you get the daggers at the right time, they look very stupid. Okay. Hey, John. We'll see what she gets. I mean, heroes... New heroes being released like that, not being super powerful, also wouldn't be totally shocking. Do I gamble for blue here to play the Mocking Blow? Or do we just play the... Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Now I can't block anymore. What are you doing, Jemmy? Are you flicking me? No, because they only got 1 dagger left, right? Cool. Alright, we'll go for 10. slap him with a cool 10. Like, honestly, do you guys think they want us to play bingo in this deck? Because I'm seeing all these clown-themed cards. Like, surely there's gotta be some bingo synergy going on here. I want to play bingo. Ramen it is. They needed to do this so they could get the other dagger, right? They needed to use this and transform into Orb Weaver so they can get the dagger. I wonder if we don't care about what they do here. So this is gonna be +3. So this is just pure damage. The question is, how much damage is it gonna be? I say take the damage. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. So this gets +3. Ah, there's the go again. Okay. I think actually on this next attack I'm gonna use the Scowling Flashback. Because I want to stay higher life, I want to take a card out of their hand, and then I want to swing a big bully for 12. Hey Black Belt, how you doing? How's your win streak going? Quickly, all apologies, let me show my stuff. I make YouTube videos, so go check that out. I'm working on my newest project. I do a podcast that releases every Wednesday. If you want to support me, like and subscribe. Shoot me a Twitch Prime subscription if you have Amazon Prime that you're not using anywhere else. You get it free. If you don't use it, it goes away. I have a Patreon if you like what I do. Thank you for those of you who are subscribed. I really, really appreciate it to the Patreon. You get some cool stuff there. Yeah, that's it. 5. That would take me lower. There's no go again on this. Armory 20-0, RtN not great. Well, it's something, right? It's something. I think I shouldn't get greedy here. And at least try to block 5. I mean... Thank you, Pockets! Dude, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you! 18 months, dude. That's amazing. Okay, of course it's Tarantula. And now I'm in trouble. Now I'm in trouble. Damn. Now I'm even. Ugh. Okay, so what we can do here instead now. Now it's a claw. Pitching the Mocking Blow. If they let this hit. If they take damage here. We're good. But again, I was gonna say, like, they probably know better than doing that. Okay, I'm still gonna do this. I need to present more damage here. Yeah, I should have done the Scowling Flashback. It would have saved me. I should have done it. Hi, Fitz. Gonna go on the balcony. Alright. Yeah, I made a mistake there. I should have blocked more. If I would have just blocked with one more equipment, I could have stayed higher life. And again, that's just like the one mistake that I keep making. I keep being too aggressive with not blocking, and then I pay for it. I think blocking a little bit more here with my equipment would have definitely paid off. Because I can then attack for 12 here. Oh well. Lesson learned, hopefully, this time around. I'll put this in the mistakes. You got any more RtNs lined up, Black Belt? Excited for the builds tonight. Alright, what are you playing? Alright, show me hands, show me what we got here. Terra? Ooh, nice. So, Sage Knight? Okay. We can go higher life, but the hand is really bad. I mean, at most it's gonna be a Mocking Blow for 4. With the added value through getting the Dun Vigor, right? That's the most I can get out of this. Yeah, let's do this. It's just a pummel at the wrong time. It's not over by a long shot, but I do feel like 2 more block, right? 2 more block. It only costs me 2 more blocks, and I % double the damage. High Command and Conquer. Okay. Right, we're gonna take this because I can't use defense reactions anyway. Actually, wait, do I do that? Hold on. Yeah, I have to. Block 2, 4, 3. Actually, wait. Can I take this back, friend? Sorry. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I actually want to block for 2 here. If I block for 2 and then play the Sigil, I'm on higher life and I can play the Mocking Blow and Arsenal of Vapor Scene. It's good that I'm not marked at the moment. But I can flick, right? They can flick, of course. But they're probably not going to flick this because this is the only way that they have for marking. If it's now you want to come back inside. So if we block for 2, we take 4, go down to 24. I play the Sigil, I'm back on higher life. I mean, a Command and Conquer when you don't have an Arsenal is pretty good. Come on in. Come on in then. Right, okay. So on my turn, 8 value. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We're getting 8 value out of this. So a total of 10 value here. No, because I blocked as well. 12 in this cycle. Plus an arsenal. It's okay. Also, them just having played a Command and Conquer makes me a little bit safer with the Fate Foreseen. I mean, they could have another one, but hopefully not. What is this deck? At least you're not playing Ultra Fatigue. You love Ultra Fatigue. Right, it's 27 to 20. I'm facing a 5-card hand, but I do have a Fate Foreseen. And a Shelter. Cool. And a Mockingblow or a Big Bully. Okay, this could be interesting. But they kept a 5-card hand here, right? Damn it! I'm not showing you my hand. Go away. Go away. Oh, the wind tracker is off, right? I'm 1 and 2. Full Fatigue Rhinar is fun. But in CC or Sage? I mean, fun. Depends on your definition of fun, I guess. I think it's a fun deck. Tunic. Right. I'm waiting with bated breath. Actually, guys, I just saw something. I think I'm gonna have to call it an early stream. I just got a notification, something from work that I need to take care of. So I'm gonna play out this rest of this cycle here. Then I'm gonna have to drop. Okay, just blocking out here. Slap for 12. Of course, always happy to help. Why will be piloting Betsy? Cool. Betsy's cool. Cool. All right. Yeah, sorry everyone. I need to drop. Concede. Sorry to my opponent. Sorry. Work. I need to take care of this. But thanks everyone for being here. I'm gonna be at the world premiere in London. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. Sorry for cutting it short, but I need to go. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow where we'll be able to do a full stream uninterrupted. But until then, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Until then,